Welcome to our next drawing assignment. We've been exploring Cubism as one of the 20th century art movements, and in this assignment it's going to be a blast. You're going to get a chance to do a Cubist drawing. Now the first thing you're going to need to do is to take some photographs. You'll need to get a model and set up the model. It can be outside or inside, and you're going to need to take pictures of this person from 3 different angles. And what I have here is 3 different photographs of a girl playing a mandolin. So we have kind of a side view, a front view, and a 1/4 view. And you may choose to do similar views. So take those photographs, spread them out in front of you, and we're going to reference all of them while we're doing the drawing. Now, if you remember, Cubism is an attempt to bring the element of time into paintings and drawings. We're actually, in this particular drawing, doing an example of analytic Cubism, where we're kind of analyzing different angles and bringing them all together in one picture. And we're going to borrow different perspectives from each of these drawings and combine them into one. And the idea is, it's almost as if you are walking around the model and grabbing an angle here and another angle here and another perspective here and bringing them all together. So that's what we're going to try to do here. So I am going to start with this picture right here, and I'm going to just draw the forehead and the nose, like so, in profile, a little bit of the cheek maybe. And then I'm going to move over to this drawing, and I'm going to steal the eye. I kind of like the perspective on that eye. So there's the upper lid, here is the iris, kind of looking this way, and here's the bottom of the eye. So already I have some funky perspective going on here. I might steal the mouth from this drawing here now, my front view, so I'm going to draw some lips, and you can bring your figure drawing skills from our first face drawing into this if you so desire. There's the mouth and a shadow. I am going to bring in the jaw from over here and let the face sort of come up like this. Maybe have a cheek right there, continuing this cheek, the side of the head. So I'm already combining in a really funky way some of these pictures. I'm going to take this ear over here and draw this ear on the side of the head right here. So, and you are free to make all sorts of different choices in your analytic cubist drawing. I'm going to bring in some of the hair right here. And I'm just going to let this stuff freely overlap. Just have fun with it. Remember, we need to just present the impression that we are walking around this model, and in doing so, introducing, again, the element of time into this drawing. And you know, I need another eye in there. I think I'm going to use one of these eyes up here. Let's have an eye from a forward view right here, and an eyebrow as well. Maybe I'll even steal this eyebrow over here, bring that in, and another eyebrow right here. All right. Now how about a neck? I'm going to use this neck over here, and I'm going to have the neck coming off of the side. So you can see so far I have all these different angles brought together in one picture. Let's bring the hair around like this. Have like a ponytail sort of thing right there. And let's go and do this angle on the shoulders. So here is the neck, here's a shoulder, and another shoulder like that. I'm going to actually start constructing the mandolin now. In your drawing, you do not have to have a prop of any kind. I just like the idea. It's very sort of cubist to have a drawing of someone playing an instrument. So I'm combining the body of the mandolin here and the neck of the mandolin here. I'm going to have it coming out at me. And here is the head of it, and maybe I will bring in this, let's say this perspective of the hand, so you can draw the hand. Just do your best on it. Nobody's looking too closely if you have perfect proportions on this. I'm going to actually take one of these sound holes, which are such a distinctive shape, and I'm going to drift it out of the mandolin body. I'm going to put one up here, actually in the figure. That's the sort of thing I feel like you might see in a cubist drawing or painting. I'm going to go back here, actually. I feel like the face is kind of unfinished. I'm going to add an edge to the face right here. I'm not even going to line it up with what I've drawn. I'm going to add another jaw line right there. There we go. Finish up kind of the side of the head there. Let's have this arm suddenly cross the mandolin right here, and there's an elbow. And then maybe back here, recapturing some of the shoulder. I might even sort of draw the arm again and have some fingers right here. And it's okay to totally overlap things. That is a completely legit thing to do. So let's see, I like kind of the edge of the figure here, so I'm going to bring in that edge right there. An arm, I like that arm right there. So let's bring that in here, coming up. And maybe a leg here and a leg there. There's a necklace, that's kind of an interesting element. I might sort of put part of that in this picture. And if you want, you can do a little bit of arbitrary shading where some of these shapes overlap. I'm going to shade in some areas I think would be interesting, just to break up the space a little. I might even bring a stronger outline to parts of this, just make it a little darker. Why not? That just seems cool. And actually, let's have some of the little tuning keys floating outside of the mandolin. Revisit this right here. Maybe a second ponytail over here would be in order. All right, so here we go. We have a cubist drawing that's combining multiple perspectives, picking something from here and something from here and something from here, bringing them all into one drawing and compressing all of these scenes into a single snapshot in time. So in a sense, a cubist drawing is like time travel or messing around with time, because we have the entire journey around a figure captured in one discrete drawing. So take your photos, lay them out, do your cubist drawing from these photos, scan it or take a photograph of it and submit it to your e-sketchbook.